Hello guys, today I am going to explain a great movie which is going to be very interesting for you. So let's start.
Really? You need a Bebot to have a social life?
Yeah, Dad, kind of.
I don't want you addicted to some device.
Hey, you got me one!
Hi, Barney. I'm your best friend out of my box.
What are you doing?
Barney, your Bebot is like super weird.
I am Barney's Bebot. Will you come to my secret shed and like him?
No. Okay, Ron, a bunch of your code is missing. You're supposed to know everything about me. Hair, brown. Height, 4'11".
5'11" would be better. Girls would not laugh at you.
Hey!
Making friends is what he's for.
Friend request? Friend request.
If he can't do that, he's like literally pointless.
Oh, Rose is pulling my head off! You can't pull his head off! We'll get in trouble!
Okay, I cannot pull his head off. I have no mega safety controls and stuff.
Copy him. Find that code.
Unlock. I'd better look into that.
You think? I'm not leaving you behind. They will send you to the Crusher.
We'll go to the Crusher together.
No, crushing is not fun.
Not fun. Where is it?
Find the rogue.
We don't need anyone else. I currently have one friend.
That is sad and also tragic.
Run for it!
No problem. Are we having fun with me?
Hey, buddy, how's the Bebot?
Both of you, hands where I can see them.
At the beginning of this story we have a very high-tech city is shown in which Mark, the CEO of a company, is about to unveil his new invention, a robot that he calls BBOT. A specially designed baby robot that he becomes his best friend. He recognizes all their habits. He can understand them, and his most special thing was that he makes these children find friends like him. Now slowly this invention is very common. A lot of kids in the city have BBOTs and all the kids love this invention. Then we see a kid named Barney who stands out and has a BBOT. No. He is alone and he doesn't have any friends, that's why all the kids make fun of him. He is quite lonely. So that he can have a friend, but here things go wrong as all the kids start making fun of him, which makes him very sad. And goes home where he lives with his grandmother and father. The house, but his grandmother has taken care of him because today is his birthday, but he has not invited anyone. Because he doesn't want to be embarrassed. Then his grandmother comes to surprise him. Asks Barney to close his eyes so he can give him a gift. Barney prays that he gets a BBOT as a gift this time. But his father gives him a normal children's toolbox, which makes him sad. Just then the doorbell rings and he comes out and finds a wrapped gift, which he is overjoyed as he thinks he has got the BBOT. But when he sees it, when he opens it, it turns out to be a stone. Actually, a boy named Rich plays a prank on him, which makes him very sad and goes to his room, which makes his father realize that he's sad though it's his birthday today. He goes with grandma to buy a BBOT for Barney. But unfortunately it's closed and the lady standing there tells them they have 3 months to buy a BBOT. They get upset after hearing that they have to book in advance, but then they see a truck there with lots of Bebots going for recycling. At home Barney is very happy to see this Bebot and tries to turn it on, but it is not working because it is broken. But how do Barney turn it on? Takes it, but after it is on it keeps saying the same thing to attach it to the bubble network, which he thinks is bad, but then he leaves it on charging and goes to school. He also happily tells everyone that he has also bought a Bebot, and he also writes his name on the Bebot stand, and goes home very happy to go there with his Bebot will open, but when he gets home he finds that his room is in a bad condition. Then he goes to the kitchen where he sees his bot dancing with his grandmother. He asks them, who knows the condition of my room? What's wrong? To which Bebot says that he did it because he was trying to find out about her, to which he gets very upset, and thinks he will change her now, and he takes her. Goes out, but on the way he meets the woozy guy Rich, who hits his Bebot with a thumper, which in return Bebot also hits him hard, which makes everyone surprised that Bebot is back in the system. Not to kill, but he kills Rich. Barney is having a lot of fun watching this and thinks he won't change it. Then he and Barney run away, where the Bebot tells him that my system isn't up to date, which is why I'm doing this, so Barney thinks I'm not going to return it, but then a police officer shows up. When Rich complains about Barney's Bebot, the police officer takes him to the Bebot factory, where he says it could be a danger to children, after which workers check it out. It turns out that this Bebot's not registered, which means it's illegal, so they quickly give orders to crush it, but Barney doesn't want it, so Barney picks it up and runs away to a playground. Goes where he cleverly replaces it and another Bebot is crushed, but they later find out it's someone else because the original Bebot would have been with Barney. Now he sees the code and renames it to Ron. Next we see that the CEO of the company Mark tells in an interview that they have sold 100 million Bebots yesterday. Then his partner comes who only likes money. Then the anchor asks them that a Bebot has attacked a child, to which they are both very shocked that this can't happen, it's in its programming. No, Mark and his partner find out about the Bebot from everyone in the company and are told that it has been crushed. But Mark feels a little sorry that he wishes he could check it and see what it was all about. Next we see Barney teaching Ron all about what he likes and what he doesn't. He just has to be his friend, and then they become a very good friend. B also shows the bot how they believe everything about their country. Now Barney also starts to be happy. One day they both play and fall into someone's house, which happens to be Savannah, who is a very good friend of Barney. But ever since she got Bebot, Barney says he's sorry, and Savannah tells him to tell his Bebot to befriend my Bebot, but Barney says it's different, he can't do that. But Savannah also says that it can't be because Bebot is programmed like that, it makes friends. Now Ron gets active after hearing this, but Barney takes him and leaves and says Savannah asks you to promise me that you won't tell anyone. Then when Ron gets home, he asks Barney about his friends, and he says that he doesn't have any friends anymore. Mark's partner finds some videos that show that Ron is still there, he is not crushed, and there are other people he orders to find Ron. To those people in the video, Ron seems to be laughing even though the rest of the Bebots aren't, which makes him even more upset, so he tells everyone to bring Ron back so they can check his programming. Next we see Bane lock Ron up and stop him from going out, but as Barney leaves, Ron comes out and asks everyone to be Barney's friend. He also puts up posters, and now Ron arrives at Barney's school, where Barney is shocked to see him, and Ron starts doing the same there, which makes Barney friends, but the teacher sends Barney to the principal's office. And from behind, Rich activates all his Bebots according to Ron, and as soon as they see it, it spreads and Rich has a lot of fun. First he makes a monkey and later he combines all the Bebots into a big one. Saw creates zombies in which he shows them eating Savannah, and the video goes viral and all the company people are watching. And because of a system the rest Ray deactivates the bot, and Barney gets very angry with Ron because of this and says that this is happening because of you. Then he goes home where he sees Ron with the company. After reaching his house, Barney runs into Ron, where Ron has packed himself up to turn himself into the company, but Barney tells him that we're good friends. I'm not mad at you and I won't tear you apart. Then they run away, where on the way he meets Savannah again, who is very sad and crying because of the video, but Barney tells her that he says that please don't tell anyone. Next we see that they are both sitting in a place built in a forest, and then Barney tells them that after his mother left, he was completely alone. When he hears Barney say that he's not going to leave him, we see Barney's grandmother and father go to Savannah and ask her about Barney, but she tells him not to. Six doesn't tell. Then Savannah goes to her friend Rich and explains to him that it's all because of us. We're the ones who made Barney so upset. We should go and help him now because we are needed, and this is what Mark's partner hears because of the camera in the B-bot. He activates all his B-bots and sends them into the forest so that they can use their lasers to find them there. Mark is also trying to get there before his partner so he can see what's up with Ron. Then we see Ron's battery dying and he gets banded, then Barney sees. Seeing that B-bot is looking for them, he starts to run away and falls into a large pit. Mark's partner thinks that Barney will be stuck now and asks to do a search band. All of his bots return, and then we see Barney's health getting worse due to the cold, which Ron uses his spare battery to kill himself. C somehow brings Barney into town where Anna and the rest of the kids see the two of them coming and run to help them, only to find Mar and Barney's father arriving as well. And everyone calls an ambulance and takes Barney to the hospital, and now Ron has become a hero in everyone's eyes, which makes Mark's partner think their sales will increase. Then we see Mark in the hospital. Barney comes to see him and brings Ron with him and says that he has cured Ron now, but Barnard realizes that it is not him and says that he wants the old Ron. So Mark starts changing his code. He learns that Mark has been kicked out of the company by his partner now that he can't change his code, so they all plan to get there somehow. Next we see Mark's partner has a meeting with the general public to tell them that all the other B-bots are perfectly normal. Then we see Mark and Barney's father. They all go to the headquarters and Mark, with the help of a special robot of his, Barney, sends him to the server room, but then Mark's partner sees that he has arrived, so he sends security to call him. He puts it, which makes Rue become exactly like before, which also makes Barney happy. Then Mark sees that Rue does not follow any code, but he follows Barney. This is very interesting to Mark. He seems to want the same code to be put into all the others. He also notices that all the other children are not happy while Barney is happy because all the others go to Mark's partner children. From the B-bot Susie seems to be doing it, but putting Ron's code into everyone is an example that after that, Ron will be gone, which Barney refuses to hear, but Ron explains a lot to him, which he agrees to. And then Mark does this, which kills Ron, and everyone else goes bot, and then security comes and grabs them all. Then Mark's partner thinks everything is fine, but at that time, he shows him the video that he has nothing to do with anyone's problem, he just wants money. Now, to save his honor, he makes Mark the CEO again and leaves himself. Then we have 3 months. A scene is shown where all the kids' B-bots are perfect and Barney gets his friends back and Ron's smile on top of the company is shown. And that's the end of our story. Becomes. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel Recap Queen and like the video. Thanks.